All right, so I just had a great day with Spruce. I really took him out to walk and just shoot some rounds off to get him uh, better off from being gun shy, which the subsonics out of the 22. And you can see right there, I just shot and he stopped. He came back to me and I almost quit right there because he definitely had a reaction to that shot. But if you look at his body language, tail up, when he came back, just kind of looked around like, what was that, and kept going. And so I decided to keep on going with him. I just let him get out further on the next shot. And I shot, he really got out, started hunting around after this. The first two shots he was a little iffy on. When he came back, he was kind of timid, and the last thing I wanted to do right there was acknowledge that timidness. When he came back to me, kind of like not confused but unsure, I ignored him like it's not a big deal. And if he saw that I didn't think it was a big deal, that usually carries over to them also not thinking it was a big deal. And I think that saved it. If I tried to comfort him right there, then I'm just reinforcing that negative response to the noise. So, today I had no intention of it being anything more than a woods walk and just firing the gun just to get him a little more used to gunfire. And it ended up being an excellent day. He got really squirrely, started ranging out. I stayed with him pretty close. I bought a lighter backpack. I've been running the Everly stock Gun Runner 2, and it's a really good day pack, but it's a little bit heavy for running. When I'm starting a dog, when I got a new squirrel dog, I really like to be able to stay with them, stay within 100 yards of them. And I got a gift card to Dunham's for Christmas for $100, so I went there and I bought a much smaller backpack. I don't remember the name of it, but it was just one of those little, like, really small green tactical bags, but just enough to hold it holds a water bladder, 3 liters of water. It's really nice to be able to drink while I go in a camel bag. And then just enough room for a first aid kit and just the basics, fire, emergency supplies, whatever, if something happened out there. And that's about it. And it really made being mobile a lot easier, and I was able to stay close to him. And that ended up really mattering because he treed. And he came running back by me, obviously onto something. The area he was getting squirrely in was a deer bedding area, so it really made me wonder if he was trying to run deer or not. But he went to that tree, he stayed on that tree, and I looked up in the tree and I saw a squirrel dart over to another tree, so it was on. And at that point, I just started praising him hard because he's had some trees, but nothing's ever been finished for him. Nothing's ever been shot out to let him know this chase ends at the tree. So he kind of keeps on hunting, and I really want. Yeah, here he is at the tree right here. So I'm really praising him, trying to get him to bark. I mean, he hadn't barked yet. He was just getting really excited, starting to whine. He kept ranging out, and I let him range out. I'm not big on tying them to trees. I've just never found the need to it. I let them range out and scent check themselves. So the confidence leads them back to the tree. And that's what he was doing here. He kept circling out. I spent about 5 minutes looking for this squirrel who was hiding from me really good. And he kept ranging out, rechecking the track, and in and back up at the tree. And I just kept praising him and praising him and praising him. And finally, as soon as he barked, I walked out and spent another 5 minutes or so looking for the squirrel and was able to shoot it out for him. And it ended up being a really good thing. He got real excited, and I'm really pumped because this is the first lesson he got. And hey, this awesome game of hunting ends at the tree. So I got something to build on. After this, I decided to end it and leash him out of there. He went absolutely nuts. He cut the wind to several more whenever we were walking out, but I didn't want. I was running a limited time. I had multiple dogs to run, so I decided to call it a day and put him back hungry for more. Could have easily have gone good if I let him keep hunting, but in this instance, I decided not to. It was really sloppy for his first, really chaotic for his first shot squirrel out, but that's the way it's going to be sometimes, and I'll take it. It's something to build off of. Great trip.